Good morning, kids. It's Auntie Jill and Bear. Bear's been a little sick, so we're real excited that he's up and at 'em. Get him, Bear. Yeah, get him, Bear. That's right. That's what he does after he goes to the bathroom. Isn't that hysterical? But look, kids. What I want you to see is all of the tulips starting to come up. Remember when we planted them? Yes, all of my bulbs. Can you see them? They're coming up. Look over here. Oh my gosh, now I'm in the way. Sorry, because I'm videoing using my phone. But look there. Isn't that gorgeous? And see all of those up there? Yes, isn't that awesome? Look at that. We're gonna have tons of color. And then I left this little spot as something fun to do this upcoming year. But then look at this. There's some more. Isn't that amazing? So I wanted to share that with you today because this is what living with hope and expectation. Remember we talked about that, particularly around Advent. And sometimes you have to plant a seed and wait and pray and live to see it come up. So I can't wait to show you these flowers in a few weeks when they are blooming. Oh my gosh, I think I hear Frida. She wants to come out and play. So I'm gonna turn the camera around and we'll sing us a song. Hey kids, listen, before we go in to sing though, I want you to see this flower window box that's underneath my kitchen sink. It needs to be desperately power washed from the winter. And you see my pansies? They're holding strong. I love pansies because they're so good at resisting the frost. Look at that, isn't that fabulous? But look at this, kids. We're gonna go through the jungle of my little fern here. And look, there is a wren's bird's nest. Is that not gorgeous? Look at this thing that this wren has built for their little, house, for their babies. Look at that right there. Is that not precious? Yes, I wanted to share that with you because as I was saying, nature is so wonderful. And see, it's kind of like it's in its own little fern forest right there. Isn't that amazing? Let's sing us a song about nature. Kids, was that not cool? I have been so excited to share with you my bulbs that are coming up in my garden that we planted together. Remember? Last fall. And then today also to show you that little wren nest. It's like a little sunken cathedral that she built right there in what I call her little fern forest. And I love it because, as you know, nature is one of my favorite things. And as I've said, I feel God the most real in my life when I am in nature and playing in nature or doing something in nature. That's why I love to garden, because I feel like that I'm taking care of God's earth and God's gift to us. And that reminded me in our little book here, thank you, Auntie Marion, again, about a story that I thought we could sing today. And the text comes out of the book of John, which is one of the 4 Gospels in the New Testament. It's from John chapter 15, verse 5. And the text reads, I am the vine, you are the branches. And this is the story that it says. A vine is like a tree. Just as branches must hold on to the tree to live and grow out of the tree, actually, we must always hold on to Jesus to have a fun and happy and fulfilling life. He will never let go of us. Let's never let go of him. And that's why I thought this would be great. This would be a great story in the song to sing, which is based on that verse in John, I am the vine, you are the branches, to go along with all the beauty that's happening in nature right now. Because this could read with what I showed you this morning. I am the bulb, you are the flower. That's what I like to think. Because out of that bulb, something blooms. And God, when he lives in our lives and in our hearts and in our spirits, we bloom. And we bloom all the beauty and the joy and the love that a relationship with Jesus gives us. You know, and for me, when I'm out in nature, particularly in the springtime, I mean, spring is when God's got it going on. Because everything is blooming and there's so much color and there's rain and there's sunshine and the grass is growing and the birds are building their little nests. Because next week I'm going to show you the bluebirds. I have a very special relationship with my bluebirds here on West Road. So I want you to be in nature this spring. And I just want you to stop and look around, and when you see everything beautiful, I want that to be a mirror to you of God and his love and his desire to be in your heart and to live in your life and to walk with you in life. And that's why the scripture, I want to read to you a few more verses that goes along with this before we sing our song. And again, this is out of John chapter 15, verse 5. Jesus says, I am the true vine, and my Father is the vine grower. He removes every branch in me that bears no fruit. Every branch that bears fruit, he prunes to make it bear even more fruit. You have already been cleansed by the word that I have spoken to you. Abide in me, then, and I will abide in you. Just as the branch cannot bear fruit by itself unless it abides in the vine, neither can you unless you abide in me. I am the vine. I am the vine. You are the branches. Those who abide in me and I in them bear much fruit, because apart from me, you can do nothing. So let that live in your heart. Think on that. Every time you're outside and you're looking around and you're seeing all of God's beauty, let that be a sign to you of how much he loves you and wants to be in relationship with you. Remember, we got God's grooviness going on in us, and we need to share that with the world. I am the vine, you are the branches. I am the bulb, you are the flower. Right? So listen to this song. I love this one. Let's go. I am the vine, you are the branches. That's what Jesus said. I am the vine, you are the branches. That's what Jesus said. I am the vine, you are the branches. That's what Jesus said. I am the vine, you are the branches. That's what Jesus said. I am the bulb, you are the flower. That's what Jesus said. I am the bulb, you That's what Jesus said. Yeah! I just had to do that at the end. Because for me, that's the similar reminder all the time. So for kids and big kids, everyone who's watching, as spring approaches, look and see the beauty of God and know that you were loved and missed something terrible. And pretty soon I know we'll be together again. But in the meantime, let's have our final prayer. May the Lord watch between me and thee while we are absent one from the other. Remember, I am the vine, you are the branches. Love one another, take care of one another, and I'll see you next week.